more RandomNet. This time we're moving on to round 3. We have some new contenders, some new runners. So on the left we have Duncan, and on the right we have Kilby. So just sort of find the credits to decide who picks what. So we have Duncan, thank you for that, is playing Jesminder, the Shaper. Avoid the first tag during once per turn. Avoid the first tag during a run. And Kilby as Corp has got the Tennin Institute, the janky Tennin Institute. Whenever if the run failed to make a successful run last turn, you may place an advancement token on a card. Not necessarily a card that has the disclaimer can be advanced, so it's like any card. So looking for, usually they play kind of the sort of fortress type things, the put at the defences, the horrible ice, and then maybe trick a light to score them out, or other tricks. Who knows? This is RandomNet after all. We're playing janky cards, the sort of less popular cards. So who knows? Who knows? So yeah, just sorting out the decks. Intricate. What is this? All right, playing up to the camera, perhaps. Who knows? Some interesting hex cut, and yeah, just knock the cards over. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I catch them? My bad. Right. So as I said, yep. Not privy to what happened this game, so who knows? So off we go. So Duncan's already drawn his hand. Kilby's going to have a look there. So saw Jackson and a future perfect. Oh, but he did not like it. Okay, and yep, the Corp has the option to mulligan first. Duncan didn't like his hand either, so he's shuffling away. So Jesminder, what would we likely to see? Obviously the runner cards that actively give tags as part of sort of the disadvantage. So Count Siphon, Vamp, obviously very popular. Oh, and a bit of retaliation here. Let's just do 52 card pickup, right? Or 49 card pickup in the case of the Corp. Who knows? But yeah, back to Jez. So Code Siphon is a card that she can take advantage of. It's a kind of a replacement effect on a successful run on R&D, where you can basically go grab a breaker, reducing the cost by 3 for every ice that was installed in front of R&D. So that's possible. But no, we're off. They obviously have to keep these second hands, and that's a click 1-2, Mushin Noshin. The mind games begin. Obviously you can do a successful run if you so wish, but it's up to you. So maybe not playing sort of the more classic Tennin, where it's just locking out the centrals to gain the start gaining the tokens before working on the remote. So I think there's a Mushin and money, and that is net chip, I believe. I'm looking at R&D. That is a Kamainu. Don't really want to run into that. And 4th HQ, and that's a Chum. Okay, Chum. I'm a big fan of that card, but can never make it work. And that's a Fetal AI. So obviously another 2 clicks to advance the card, and a final one. Hasn't got too much. I think it's 4 credits left for Kilby. So just dropping something in front of HQ and passing the turn. So net chip. So we probably expect some kind of yep, and that is definitely a fetal. Thanks. Yeah, so we're probably expecting some kind of big rig from Duncan here, and that's a personal workshop, and I think that's a Garrot. Is that right? We can work out by the number. It's 7 to install, so 5, 6, and 7. So obviously that requires 2 MU, but net chip. Each net chip can hold the number of MU based on the number of net chips. So even with 3 net chip, installed basically means that each net chip can hold a free MU program. So the way the net chip scale is kind of nuts. So probably we'll expect, yeah, maybe we'll see another Morningstar out of Duncan. Who knows? Kilby just taking a bit of money, icing up R&D, just slowly building up defences. And Torch, yeah, sure. So yeah, we're looking at sort of, I guess, classic big rig. Again, Torch only needs 1 MU, so, but it is a beastly 9 to install. But it's got base strength of 4. It's kind of bonkers, but you usually have to cheat it out of play. So I wonder if we're going to see some stim hacks. Suspecting no vamp from Duncan. I imagine all his money is going to be ploughed into that, but maybe Siphon will happen. Icing up Archive, so yeah, just locking all the centrals down now, so then he can start claiming his advancement tokens. I think he said R&D. So did he get some advancement tokens? Yes, so yeah, there's Quinu there. I thought he said R&D, but so that gains a net damage for every card in hand, and he has no means of avoiding that. Although, yeah, maybe he could cheat the Garrote. He has enough money, so it might be worth pushing the Garrote out and at least saving some. It's a big hit. Oh, and he burns it all. So is any kind of shocks or snares, and well, maybe not snare. I'm not sure. I don't think Kilby has quite enough to trigger, but running on from the Quinu, even if there's a second fetal, that should be certain death. I'm not sure it's worth it, denying the advancement token to take that risk. Risky stuff here. Okay, and yeah, so Kilby's effectively going to get a free go while Duncan rebuilds. So yeah, but a second net chip. So I wonder if we're going to get Overmind as well, if Duncan is planning on keeping your base 4MU free with the net chips. So if Kilby's running Cortex Lock, you could get a lot of mileage out of it. Oh, and a cheeky look. I think we saw. Oh, and thanks to that we got Stim Hack. Yeah, I wondered. We got a Stim Shop deck, Film Critic there, R&D interface, and I think Kilby had a. Oh, what's it called? The Katie Jones. I forget what it is, but you can basically click and put free on there. So I've used it in the past as well. It's an upgrade, non-unique as well, but good to play on your trap, because Runner usually doesn't run. Film Critic could do a lot of work, especially if there are more fetals. So Duncan just drawing up. Oh, and the Hyperdriver he lost. Test Run, another workshop. Yeah, so I think this is looking like big rig shaper. A short gamble to money up, but he looks fine for money. And yep, no successful run, so advancement token there. And was that a trap, or was it another score? Oh, an advancement and another fetal. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. So I'm not sure if he's running free fetal, and that's another upgrade. It's the it's like the offshore corporation, isn't it? The so Kilby chooses to res and click to put free on. So so that Kilby goes up to 4 points there. A bit of a humble brag there. It's going to be pretty taxing for you to get in. So, well, fortunately the Garrote, it's pretty much the most efficient Sentry Breaker out there, minus perhaps stealth, so the standard pump for one, break for one. But it doesn't help with Kamainu. So okay, yep. So he's running HQ, breaking the Kamainu, trashing the offshore corporation. And steals the house of knives. Very nice. Especially that scored against Kamainu. It means you have to break it or you're dead. Okay, and just taking 3 credits. Simple enough. I'm guessing the offshore corporation was sort of Kilby's main source of income. So he's running a little poor here. Maybe a play against R&D. He does have the R&D interface in hand, so maybe install on Workshop and StimHack R&D might be a potential play here. And clone ship. Always good. Might go get the hyperdriver for a super turn. Oh yeah, maybe Kilby's feeling that R&D's weak as well. And self-modifying code. So I mean, he's got the torch on the workshop, so just a barrier breaker left. I'm hoping it's a Morningstar. Don't let me down, Duncan. That's all the big 3: Garrote, Torch, and Morningstar. And I think that's just another 3 by Kilby. So I think he's just happy to just to bide his time, right? I think it's quick for credits. Diesel, grab some cards. 3 is another net chip, so 4 same old thing. So 3 net chip is probably about all you need. I think you get diminishing returns once you go 4, 5, 6, but I'm not too sure how many programs you'd want on top of the sort of standard 4MU you can have. What was that a test run? No, it's a self-modifying code. No. So I believe the way Duncan's doing it, each of those programs are hosted on the net chip that is behind. So, and then just yes, it was a test run opus just to bring it to top of deck. Click the opus, and now. Although with that, you still need to draw it and then install it again properly. So, not too sure. So yeah, R&D stalling over that, and yeah, 2 remotes. So it's a case of you could definitely deny the advancement token for running there, but do you want to? Yep. So 2 to get the opus. So money's not going to be a problem. 3 is going to check on the remotes. Oh, and then 4, run last click. Oh, dangerous. There's 1 he mooshined out. Oh, and it's a cerebral. And I think that's 3 brain damage. And I think that just burnt his whole hand. And obviously brain damage drops his max hand size down, so max hand size 2. Question. Okay, and just taking money, so no neural EMP to finish Duncan off. So probably just drawing up, but it probably means any card he motions out now could be game over. So is that 4 brain damage actually? It was 4 brain damage? And and that's a shock. And yeah, I mean, with no cards in hand, he ran through the Kamino for free, but hitting the shock is deadsies. So Kilby wins that one with the flat line.
That's all over, is it?
Yeah, catch you later.